everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll dive into what it's really like to live on the island of Mindanao, one of the most unique and misunderstood places in the Philippines. Let's break down the good, the bad, and everything in between. One of the first things people ask when they hear about Mindanao is it safe? The island has a reputation due to historical conflicts in some areas, but the reality is much more nuanced. In fact, many parts of Mindanao, especially the urban centers, are known for their safety and peaceful atmosphere. Mindanao is a vast region, and much of it is safe, peaceful, and welcoming to locals and foreigners alike. For example, Davao City, the largest city in Mindanao, is consistently ranked as one of the safest cities in the Philippines, if not the world. With a population of over 1.6 million, Davao boasts a very low crime rate, and it's known for its strict law enforcement and community-driven approach to safety. A big reason for this peace and order is the local government's focus on security. Davao City is known for its strict law enforcement. The city has implemented a 24-hour emergency response system, regular police patrols, and strict traffic and curfew regulations, all of which contribute to the overall safety of the community. If you're walking around the city, especially in popular areas like People's Park or Empresa Mall, you'll see a visible police presence and security personnel. This gives both locals and expats a sense of security that you might not find in other regions of the Philippines. Of course, there are regions in Mindanao, particularly in the western and southern parts, where conflict and insurgency have happened. These areas, such as parts of the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao, have experienced political unrest. However, these issues are isolated to specific areas, and most of Mindanao remains peaceful and unaffected by conflict. The key is to stay informed. Before moving or traveling to Mindanao, it's important to research and know which areas to avoid. The vast majority of Mindanao, especially cities like Davao, Tagum City, General Santos, and the coastal areas, are safe for residents and tourists alike. If you're unsure about specific areas, checking travel advisories from your embassy or local government can help guide your travels. One of the biggest reasons expats and retirees choose to settle in Mindanao is the low cost of living. Compared to major cities like Manila, living here offers an affordable lifestyle without compromising on comfort or quality. Let's start with one of the biggest expenses: where you're going to live, your housing. You'll find a wide variety of options, from modern condos in the heart of cities like Davao to spacious homes in gated communities, or even rural houses with expansive land. If you're looking to rent, a one-bedroom apartment in Davao City can cost as little as 11,000 to 22,000 pesos per month, depending on the location and amenities. In more rural areas or smaller towns like Tagum City, that price can drop even further, sometimes to under 8,000 pesos per month. For those looking to buy property, the prices are just as appealing. In urban areas, a modern condo can go for around 2,200,000 to 4,400,000 pesos, while larger houses in suburban or rural settings can be purchased for as low as 2,500,000 pesos. In some cases, you can even find a piece of land for under 1 million pesos and build your own dream home. One important thing to keep in mind as a foreigner is that while you can buy property in the Philippines, there are some restrictions you need to be aware of. Specifically, foreigners cannot own land outright. In the Philippines, only Filipino citizens can own land. This means that if you're married to a Filipina and looking to purchase a house or lot, the property must be in your spouse's name. As a foreigner, you cannot hold the title for the land, but you can still have a financial stake in the property. That said, there's good news for those looking to invest in property without the complications of land ownership. If you're interested in a condominium, you can purchase one in your own name, as long as at least 60% of the units in the building are owned by Filipinos. This makes condos a popular option for expats who want to have direct ownership over their living space. Another major advantage of living in Mindanao is the low cost of food. Thanks to the island's rich agricultural industry, fresh fruits, vegetables, and seafood are abundant and affordable. Here at the local market, you can buy a kilo of fresh vegetables for under 50 pesos and fish or meat for just a few hundred pesos per kilo. If you enjoy cooking at home, you can comfortably feed a family for less than 2,500 pesos a week. For those who prefer shopping at supermarkets, even international grocery stores carry affordable products. A typical monthly grocery bill for a couple can range between 12,000 to 17,000 pesos, depending on your preferences and whether you opt for more local or imported items. If you're into dining out, street food and local eateries are incredibly cheap. You can grab a filling meal for as little as 60 to 150 pesos at a local restaurant, or spend around 500 pesos for a nice meal in a mid-range restaurant. Utilities in Mindanao are generally inexpensive, especially compared to Western countries or major cities in the Philippines. Electricity is 2,800 to 5,500 pesos per month, depending on usage and whether you use air conditioning regularly. Water is around 300 to 800 pesos per month. Internet is 1,000 to 2,200 pesos per month for high-speed broadband. Electricity bills can vary depending on your location and how much you use appliances like air conditioning, which can add to your monthly costs. Water is generally cheap, and reliable high-speed internet is available in most cities and larger towns for a reasonable price. The connectivity in more rural areas is improving, but it may still be slower than in the city. A jeepney ride will typically cost around 10 to 15 pesos per trip. Tricycles are a bit more expensive, around 30 to 50 pesos, but still very cheap compared to taxis. For longer distances, buses are an affordable option, and there are flights between major cities for as low as 1,500 to 2,500 pesos. If you prefer to have your own vehicle, buying a motorbike is a popular and cost-effective choice, with prices starting around 50,000 pesos for a good used one. Cars are more expensive but still reasonable. Fuel costs are lower than in many Western countries, averaging around 60 pesos per liter. One of the key concerns for expats and retirees is healthcare, and Mindanao offers quality medical services at a fraction of the cost you'd expect in Western countries. Cities like Davao have modern hospitals with internationally trained doctors. A typical consultation with a general practitioner costs around 600 to 1,200 pesos, and a visit to a specialist might be around 1,500 to 2,500 pesos. Prescription medications are also more affordable. For those needing regular medication or medical treatments, costs are generally 50 to 70% lower than in the US or Europe. Health insurance is also available, and private plans can be tailored to fit your needs, costing anywhere from 28,000 to 84,000 pesos per year, depending on coverage. In terms of entertainment and lifestyle, Mindanao offers plenty to do without breaking the bank. Whether it's exploring the natural wonders, enjoying local festivals, or simply relaxing at a beach, most activities are free or very affordable. Even in the cities, the cost of entertainment remains low. A night out at a restaurant or bar will typically cost 600 to 1,000 pesos per person, including drinks. Overall, Mindanao offers an incredibly affordable lifestyle, especially for expats or retirees on a budget. Whether you're renting or owning, living in the city or in a rural area, you'll find that your money goes a long way here. But like any place, living in Mindanao comes with its challenges. Infrastructure can be lacking in rural areas, and internet connectivity may not be as fast or reliable as in more developed cities. transportation can also be tricky, especially if you're used to the convenience of metro systems or ride-sharing apps. But with patience and a bit of planning, this can be manageable. For those considering their next chapter, whether retiring or relocating, Mindanao offers an affordable way to not only stretch your budget but also maximize your quality of life. Planning your future doesn't have to be about cutting back or sacrificing comforts. In Mindanao, you can enjoy modern conveniences, access good healthcare, and live in a beautiful, peaceful environment without breaking the bank. That's the beauty of living here. It's affordable, yes, but it's also enriching in ways that go beyond money. Thank you for joining us in discovering the true cost of living on the island of Mindanao. Until next time, safe travels. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more content on living in the Philippines. Thank you for watching to the very end. YouTube thinks you will like watching this video next, so why not give it a try? Bye for now.